What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you guys so much for joining me on this movie review. And today I'm going to be talking about Netflix's new original film, The Harder They Fall. The film was directed by James Samuels and has a star-studded cast, to say the least. Just to name off a few: Idris Elba, Delroy Lindo, Lakeith Stanfield, Jonathan Majors, Regina King, Zazie Beetz. The list goes on and on, man, and they turn in some incredible performances in this film. One of my favorite things about this film was the fact that the names, the characters that they use in this film, some of them are real black cowboys and outlaws and deputies from the Old West, from that time period. So it was really, really cool that this director wanted to shed some light on real black figures from that time that's never really been put into any other Western. So that was something really, really important to me. Bass Reeves, Delroy Lindo's character, was a real sheriff's deputy back in the Old West. Nat Love is a real character. Stagecoach Mary was a real character. I thought that was really, really dope. Treacherous Trudy, Regina King's character, is a real person from the Old West. So I love all of these additions of all of these characters who didn't really interact in the Old West, but they were all brought together for this really, really cool story. It's part Western, part heist movie, part revenge tale, and it's absolutely everything that you want in a film. Again, the director, just listening to him in interviews, he just has so much energy and life, and just talking about all of his motivations for wanting to make this movie. And I can't wait to see his other film. This is his second feature-length film, so I was really, really impressed by this. I had a blast. Again, the entire cast turned in incredible performances. The action set pieces were amazing. It kind of reminded me of Django in a lot of different ways, but just with not as much blood and not as much like weird sound effects. It felt more like the classic Western instead of like something in like Tarantino's head. But I loved, again, the set pieces. I loved the cinematography. I loved the story. Again, the revenge tale of Nat Love's character trying to get revenge for the murder of his parents from Rufus Buck, which is Idris Elba's character. There's so much to love in this film. Zazie Beetz is so powerful in this film. Regina King's character is so powerful in this film. And there's so many amazing single moments in this film that I'm going to remember forever. Lakeith Stanfield and Jonathan Majors were two of the biggest standouts for me. Lakeith Stanfield plays Cherokee Bill, and I don't know why. Like, I have no way to confirm this, but I just feel like Lakeith Stanfield would just come up with that name on his own. He's like, yo, James, I got it. I always said, if I ever did a Western, I want my name to be Cherokee Bill. I've already done the work for you. You don't have to come up with a name. But I just feel like that's something he would come up with. But he was such a piece of shit. Like, he was that villain in a movie that you just want to get his comeuppance, but you can't help but love him at the exact same time. And he does such a great job of toting that line. Idris Elba's character does a great job of being the head badass of the Rufus Buck gang, right? And I just love everything about this movie. Like, I can't wait to do a full spoilers review with the crew once everyone else has seen it. But I love everything about this movie. The cinematography, the sets in some of these action set pieces, it just takes you back to that time period and you never question it. It feels like a real legit period piece with people that look like me. So that was something that I thought was really important, something that I thought was a lot of fun to see, something that the director talked about in a couple of these interviews was just not using the N-word just because we had a bunch of black people in the film. He also talked about wanting to make a film that was a period piece that didn't show any black people as slaves. We were liberated, we were sheriffs, we were outlaws, we were doing the thing back in the Old West. So this was something that I really, really loved about this film, and I honestly can't wait to see it again. Like, I probably might watch it again after I do this review because I just had so much fun. It's just pure, genuine fun, and one of my favorite Netflix originals of the last 2 years, if I'm being honest. So, of the last couple of years, actually. So yeah, Go see The Harder They Fall as soon as you can. It's on Netflix streaming right now. Support this great director. Support these amazing actors. Support the people that worked really, really hard to make this movie look good, sound good. That's another thing. The music in this film, incredible. There's a lot of reggae songs in this film, and as a Caribbean African-American man, like, that meant a lot to me, like hearing some really great like old reggae tunes from back in the day. So absolutely love this film. Again, check it out. Let me know what you thought about the film and my review in the comments below. Thank you guys again for joining me for the review, and I'll see you guys on the next one.